I believe in them. I believe they're title contenders. Love the fact that Doc Rivers is there. Daryl Morey's going to be on my NBA show, SportsCenter with Stephen A. tonight with me. Okay? Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris is ball. Seth Curry is a Curry. Okay? He's officially a Curry. Shooting damn near 60% from three-point range. This brother's special right now. But the bottom line is, Max, if you look at the level of competition they've been going against thus far, it's pretty suspect. That has a lot to do with how they're 12-6 right now, having just come off a loss to the worst team in basketball in Detroit. Pay attention.
Right. Whoa. Right. Pay attention. They came off a blowout loss to the worst team in basketball when Embiid doesn't play. When he does play, they beat those same teams. Embiid does not choose the schedule. And I want to get back to Dwight Howard for a second. Dwight Howard was useful for the Lakers last year. But there are several ways you could talk about MVP. Who's just been the best? Embiid has the best offensive numbers, and he's at the very least among the very best defenders in the game this year. What kind of an impact does he have on the team? His team is in first place in the conference. Stephen A., you're right about the schedule, but he doesn't choose the schedule. He just has to play who's there. What about value to your
schedule?
team?
That's all. I ain't blame him for
Dwight
it.
Howard and Ben Simmons, it's hard for them to share the court on offense because they both need the paint. Because that's the only place that Dwight Howard can score, and the same thing with Ben Simmons. So in fact, when you talk about value to your team as the Sixers are constructed, it's not just that Embiid in an absolute sense is putting up the best numbers, or in an eyeball way is dominating on offense and defense unlike anyone else. But the fact is, to his team, they can't function without him. They can't function. It's not just, Stephen A., they're not quite as good. They struggle in the close loss. They get blown out by bad teams without him. So in every way you can define MVP, so far in this regular season, it's Embiid.
Max Kellerman.
Yes,
without LeBron James, the Los Angeles Lakers are the New Orleans Pelicans. Maybe. Because they wouldn't have Drew Holiday. That's who the Lakers are without LeBron. With LeBron, they're the reigning, defending NBA champions. So using that argument to support Embiid is damn near sacrilegious. If it's Embiid and by virtue of an argument against LeBron, that's no. I'm just saying that's sacrilegious to use that point of the argument is all I'm trying to say. Just that point. You can't sit up there and talk about what the Sixers are without Embiid to make an argument of Embiid over LeBron for MVP in the regular season, but ignore what the Lakers are without LeBron.
LeBron is obviously essential to his team. If you take any MVP off of any team, their record would be very different. What I'm simply pointing out is the Sixers with Embiid, like the numbers favor Embiid, the eyeball test on defense favors Embiid, and now I'm talking about the fact that LeBron has played the whole schedule, which favors him in this conversation, except that with Embiid, they're number one in the conference. So the fact that he's missed games hasn't hurt them there. But what happens when he does, Stephen A., it's not just simply that they're the New Orleans Pelicans. Without Embiid, they're getting blown out by bad teams. They're nothing. They can't even compete with bad teams without Embiid. So far this year, year's not over, and I'm not talking about the playoffs or who the best player in the game is. So far this year, Embiid's the MVP. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.